Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. I am Shane. Welcome to Shane Is Games. And tonight we're going to be testing out Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So, the first question you might have about this game is, why did you buy this, Shane? And I've got a good answer to that, and that's, I have no idea. Excuse me. My Steam list says I bought it about 2 years ago, and it looks like it was on sale at the time, but I'm not really sure what this game is. It looks kind of Elder Scrolls, a little bit Elder Scrolls. So, I guess we're going to try this out. We're going to see if it's any good. Hopefully, whatever tiny amount of money I spent on it is well worth it. If not, hey, I hope you guys get some laughs out of this. One of us is going to get something out of this, so let's do it. Try it on normal. Got just a little bit more dignity to put down casual there.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk.
Mysterious dark forces. Oh no.
But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly.
Game starts right with the headshot.
Followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Well, I'm dead. That's the game, folks. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and oh no, there's still good stuff going on. Wow. People look very dead here. Oh, nope, not quite dead. Arrow does not look healthy, but still kind of alive. Tarot cards? Every fantasy theme ever.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Strange lead into character creation. Alright, so these are the races, it looks like. Alright, so let me look at the bonuses, then I'll look at the descriptions. Lockpicking, detect hidden mercantile, Sagecraft, Alchemy and Dispelling. Sagecraft, Stealth and Persuasion. That sounds interesting. I mean, I am going to be killing a lot of dudes because that's kind of how I do. But I also like sneaking around when I do it too. I don't know if this game gives bonuses for attacking from stealth like Elder Scrolls. But, I don't know. Yeah, what the hell, let's try it out. So, choose them, continue. Alright, choose a deity. I'm still not sure what I'm going to be doing. I just assume I'm going to be a sneaky archer like I am in Elder Scrolls, so let's go like that for right now. Well, I do like health because that'll let me screw up a little bit more, so let's go with that. Continue. Presets. Alright, where do I want to start with my elfie dude? These are all boring. Let's go with preset 1, the most boring of them all. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I know character creation, the actual act of, is not the most interesting thing to be watching, so I'm going to try not to linger here too long. I don't know that we'll even be looking at our face in-game, so let's just blaze through here. Cornrows, of course. Fantasy cornrows. What do we got? Wow, that mohawk. 80s hairband guy. Yeah, we can do that. Do we have 80s hairband hair? Yeah, there we go. Facial hair. Oh god, they're terrible. Yes, let's get that tiny soul patch right there. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Just gaze into his eyes. You just want to get lost in them. Jewelry. No, I don't want to mess around with that, I don't think. Tattoo. Come on. Can I not get a tattoo? Oh, there we go. Slider's a little finicky. Lots of facial tattoos. Not a big fan. But I think we're good. Yeah, let's stick with pretty boy 80s elf. Let's go with him.
He's a Dokofar. No surprise there. Seen a lot of them, though not usually in this good a shape. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
So, still dead. Enter name. Shane. Okay. Still dead. Needs to be something that's fixed.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
And thus our journey into compost begins. Everybody ready to learn about the decomposition cycle? Okay. Wait, no, still kind of alive. Not the best of things to wake up to. I like the stink lines though. Let's just emphasize how terrible this smells. That is an epic looking body dumping pit. I don't think there's any other way to describe it. Body dumping pit. That's what we got here. Yes, let's get away from the corpse pile. That's probably not sanitary. And we're off. So let's see. Wow, it's a zippy camera. Might have to turn that camera speed down. It's not something I say often. Ooh. That's probably not good. Find a way out. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains has become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, those weren't their original bodies in the first place. Wonder if that's just a philosophical thing he means there about it not being the original bodies. Does seem like an odd thing to say. Alright, what do we got? Alright, here's the incinerator he was talking about, it looks like. Yeah, sure. Let's help this guy along. Go to your rest, oh burning dude. Peace be with you. I don't want to stay in here and listen to me, Crispy. Whoa. Hey, rusty sword. Perfect for any starting adventure. Inventory, weapons, primary, rusty longsword. Wow, that's a big old sword. And does look very rusty. So that's appropriate. Quest log contains all your quests. You can set your active quests by selecting a quest and pressing enter. I woke up in a pile of corpses somewhere deep underground. I have no memory of who I am and no clue where I am. I need to find a way out of here. Alright, so that looks like the way forward. So let's go and check out what was over here first. See if there's any goodies up this little hill. Oh, yeah, might be. Thank you, skeleton dude. And looks like the bridge is out otherwise, so got a little bit of gold. I don't know how much gold that actually goes for, but it's probably not much, let's be honest, at this stage in the game. Alright. Wow, that camera is really sensitive. Uh-oh.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Guy's a machine. That other one really flew, though. That was impressive. Alright, so I guess I'm going this way. I'm going to let them just get away. They seem to be enjoying themselves well enough. Alright, so where to now? Oh, hey, giant freaky rat thing. Two of them. Right click to attack, just like in every game. But no, seriously, I do appreciate when a game has sane controls, because I've seen some terrible stuff.
Stay away!
Oh no, he killed the little guy with the crest helmet. Rip, dude. Can I break these barrels? Yeah, barrel breaking. Just like in every video game ever. Alright, I need to turn down my mouse sensitivity just a little bit. Seriously, it is nuts. You can see me just shooting all over the place. Alright, let's try that. Alright, yeah, it feels a little bit more sane. Cool, let's stick with that for right now. There was gold in that one, which means now I have to check all of them. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I'm kind of neurotic when it comes to these games. I'm also one of those assholes that plays Final Fantasy games and then never uses the potions because I'm always worried I'll need them later on. Hello, giant glowing green thing. A couple of them. Nice decor.
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
You can jump down from some
I know
areas.
there's a filthy mortal here somewhere. More mortals.
Dodge. Hold the direction, press space. Simple enough. I wonder if there's a lock on it. So far I'm not seeing it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the dome, it worked. You're alive.
Did you do something creepy?
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
I've got questions. Yeah, I have questions myself. Who is Hughes?
Professor Formerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Where is Hughes?
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deo, the enemy of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here.
So how about that death thing?
I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
So he said new body as well, so maybe that scroll was actually being literal about this not being my original body. That's weird.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
Of course, he's got to keep it vague.
Let me get this door, and we can be on our way. Right this way. You go first.
Alright, get some boots for the inventory. Get some armor. Some leggings. Break this box. Breaking everything. Oh, so you got a little money. I'm going to use that to keep justifying breaking everything. Hope these gnome guys didn't need any of this stuff, because I'm going to keep breaking it. Alright, let's equip our new stuff. Armor. Alright, much better. Much better. And shoes. Excellent. And I still get to keep showing off my buff arms. So that's nice. Alright. And under consumables is just those minor healing potions. Alright.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Hello. Oops. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this anymore.
I bet you're still groggy, but just keep moving. Move! Move!
Kinda blew up the well, guy. Don't know why they blew up the well. Alright. Going down further, that's not quite where I wanted to go, but presumably it's the right way. Ooh!
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Break everything? Can do. Oh, treasure chest. Alright. Inventory, armor. Alright, and the flimsy greaves are even better. As far as armor, anyway. So I'll stick with that. Yeah. Looks kind of terrible in my character, but who cares about that? I know some people care about that, I don't. For the most part. I mean, there is a ugliness threshold. But for now, not bad. Armor. Torn gloves. Alright. Oops, not going back that way. And I think that's everything broken. Ooh, weapons rack. And that's all I can take, I guess. What about all the other stuff? Not for me, I suppose. Alright. Poor quality. Perfect for a level 1 adventure. It's a big ol' shield, though.
Wait! Do you hear something?
Not really. Should I? Ooh.
You're too often!
Left shift. Alright, I can do that. I don't know what that electricity thing was, but I liked it.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Ooh, I like bows. Inventory, weapons, secondary. So I wonder how they deal with ammunition. Alright, Q, it's nice and convenient. Alright, do I have ammunition? Oh, this bow's gonna be tricky to use without a lock on. Oh, looks like I do have ammunition. I should probably stop using this then. Oops. Oh no. So it regenerates arrows. Alright, I can definitely deal with that. Alright, so let's check out this little branch first. Your telling ends here. Is there somebody back there? Whoa, hey! Yes, there is. Where is... Wow, way back
Archers
there.
up ahead. Let's shoot them before they see us.
Yeah, that ship sailed. Wow, he's aggressive. Jeez, dude. Alright, this is gonna be a problem. Wow. That was super aggressive.
Go, go!
Alright. Think that's everything here. Yep. So let's move on. No lock on still. I'm gonna really want that with that bow and arrow. I might have to just check in the options later. See if ooh. Alright. Oh, it's kind of a lock on. Nice. Was that like his last words? Kind of badass last words, but also kind of sad because he's dead and he's not going to make that happen. Oh well. No use mourning over dumb NPCs. Tattered documents. Is that anything interesting? Items. Too faded to be of value, so probably junk. Alright. Alright. Excuse me, sorry. I'll take all. I look like I've got a pretty decent sized inventory so far, so I'm going to just keep taking everything for a little while. Why not? Looks like... Alright, so that's the way I came. That's blocked now. So it looks like I can go either way. So I'm not sure which way I'm actually going to want to go. I'll check down here first, because I'm not sure this is the right way, and that means possible goodies. This might just be a ledge or something? Oh no, this is... Oh, that's back the way I came. I got confused. As I am wont to do. So I'll come up here. Alright, yes, there is only one way forward. I don't know how I got that turned around. I blame combat.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Alright. So, inventory, weapons, secondary, daggers. Don't know how I'm supposed to sneak though, presumably I'll find out in just a moment. I assume I'm gonna have to sneak up somebody.
Up on them with your daggers. You should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
I like the sound of that. So how do I sneak? Do tooltip? Maybe? Possibly a tooltip? C. And we even get a little Elder Scrolls Eye. Excellent. He said them, but I only see the one guy. Oh, there's more up ahead, but they're busy. Nice. Daggers and Fey Blades, alright. Let's sneak up on these guys too. Just firing into the crowd, that's not very nice. Can I do some sort of double kill? No. Oops. Why is my camera stuck over there? That's weird. Camera just decided that guy was more interesting than I was. Now see, he's got a cool bow, which means of course I can't loot it. Too early in the game to pick up the really cool stuff. Naturally. Oh, he already killed everybody. Maybe a little too late on that one. Sorry. Not even a switch for that one, just, yeah, you can go through that. Ooh. It's kind of pretty.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Alright.
What are you?
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like my mana regenerates at a pretty decent clip. I appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, that is cool. What do we got? Spider memo. Hughes, per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleansing with his Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value in my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to this successful operation. Excuse me. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness of joints and tightness of skin, symptoms which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of some of the well's creations. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay applications of antitoxins. Gee, I wonder why. As such, I request that we capture some of these spiders in order to harvest their venom and for future testing. Furthermore, I trust that these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please reassign me off-subject disposal detail. Gurren. No, I think that guy deserves to be in the body dumping pit pretty much forever. For being a weirdo. Alright. Oh, hey. There's some of those spiders. Guess he got his wish at least. Oh, hello, empty spider cage. That doesn't bode well. Ugh. Not the biggest fan of spiders. Alright, let me make sure I've got equipped all the best stuff for right now. 10, 12. Alright. Dented Curious. Curious. I don't know. Rusty Gauntlets. Rusty Leg Plates. Alright. So now I am armored up. Very nice. An old spidery down here. Not very nice. There's always spiders somewhere in these games. Alright, dead end first to get the goodies. hand wraps. Those any good? Armor. Ooh, mana regen's nice, but for right now I'm going to stick with straight up armor. See where that gets me. Whoa! That's not good. Well, at least he goes down pretty easy. Alright, sure. Inventory, weapons, secondary, crude birch staff. Ooh, that does magic damage, it looks like. So it
You
does.
completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
Yep. Burn the spider webs.
More
So
spiders.
very video gamey.
Burn them!
It says he's vulnerable. Really not taking much of any damage from this. Compared to the sword anyway. Guess I got a little more range on it. Ooh, there's another one. It's a little slower than the sword too. The range is nice though. Alright, let's see what we can see. Did that mushroom light up? Yes, it did. Oh, spider sack. Ew, ew. Gross. Alright. Did I pass any of those on the way in? No, I'm not going to go all the way back, don't worry. Just curious. Curious. One of the two. Alright. So while I'm fighting spiders, let me give you what little I do know about this game. Ow. And so I can hit a bow. This was originally supposed to be like sort of a proof of concept for an MMO based on this property.
Hurry, get out of here!
And it was, there's a lot of names attached to this, like R.A. Salvatore and the writer, and Todd McFarlane, the comic book guy. It was made by a company named 38 Studios, I believe it's 38 something, and they had some financial trouble. That is a very long story, and I'm not going to get into it here, but this is basically all there's ever going to be. The MMO isn't going to happen. Not like putting out an MMO in this day and age is a great idea financially.
Die, twather bastard! Wait, you're not one of them. Ansel, get alive! And who's this? That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well. What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twather make another push. This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Alright. Ooh, persuasion 95%.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Oh, cool.
He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world.
No.
I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
Break everything. Loot the corpses. Video games. Alright, let's check this chest.
Frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Alright. So I suppose we're getting the explanation of what the different types of armors do.
Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat.
Alright.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
well said. Aura Henry.
If you can walk, you don't need my help.
All right then, jeez. You'd think for an underground dwelling race they'd know better than to light fires underground.
We
But hey, who am I to
Praetorians
judge?
are tempered in battle, like the finest steel.
Alright, I think that's everything here.
A lot of good gnomes died today. You'd better be worth it.
Everybody's so
I hope
mean.
you're worth all this.
Everybody. I think I'm worth it. Oh, hey. See, that looks like a bad thing. I know it's supposed to be, some sort of salvation or something, but, you know, it looks like something out of Ghostbusters. Not the good parts, the bad parts, with the evil guys that we don't want to win. Progress log. Experiments are now successful recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked, rather than a magical flux on our end. However, full revivification still eludes us. Even with increased testing, products are nothing more than inert lumps of skin and bone, although the occasional spasm or twitch does allow hope of full success in the future. I know some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation altogether, but you must know we'd never be allowed to experiment with the subject's actual body. We may be working to recreate life, but that hardly allows us to desecrate the dead. Any further complaints can be brought directly to me directly. Femoris Hughes. Okay. See, this doesn't look like a happy place. I'm not sure this Hughes guy is on the level. Might be one of those things where he's unintentionally evil. He thinks he's doing great work. He's actually unleashing the great evil. Then again, there's got to be some reason why the bad guys are trying to bring the lab down. Maybe it is that he's doing good work. I don't know.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Femoris Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
Oh, you're not going to explain everything either. Probably.
Too much to explain right now.
Nope.
The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway.
Let's get out of here.
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're...
I know, I'm so pretty.
Fascinating. Simply astounding.
And pretty.
I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see. Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Oops. Yeah, wait for the door, dude.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
I do like doing that. I'm gonna make that a priority, thanks. Oh, I don't know that he's going to have good luck with these guys. Alright, well... I know he said to run, but I'm going to search the lab first for goodies. Ooh! Can't get anywhere interesting though, because everything's breaking. Yeah, no. Need a little effect to keep me away from that stuff though. Oh, sorry about that. Don't know if that's allergies or what. Hopefully I won't just keep sneezing all night. That would be unpleasant for everybody. Left control. Toggle sprint. Doesn't seem like it's toggle sprint. It seems like I gotta hold it down. I'll have to check the options for that later. Ooh. This guy's actually pretty tough. Oh, camera, don't be like that. Oh, I see. Alright. So I can just spin the camera with the mouse. That does make things a little easier. So many dead gnomes. Loot the burning chest. Lots of lockpicks, but I don't actually know how to pick locks yet. Maybe that's part of the tutorial? Keep wanting to click on doors to open them, that always seems most intuitive. Oh, looks like somebody big and bad's in there. I want to have equipped to fight him. Oh yeah, that's all that stuff I got back there. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with what I have. I might end up switching at some point to a critical hit build if I'm going to go with bows for long. Alright, Rusty Longsword's pretty nice there. Maybe not. Now, Rusty Longsword's nice and fast, and I do like fast. So, put the longbow in my secondary slot. Yeah, alright, I can live with that for right now. For dodge next, I hit the shield instead. Ooh. So he's actually kind of dangerous. Got the little guys first. How's this guy still alive? Oh, there we go. Sorry, no business. Pretty soon. Oh, that is not going to work. I'm not doing nearly enough damage. Alright, so let's look into healing up first thing. Consumables. So it looks like I can only do 10 stacks. Did that heal me? Did I just use that? Yeah, looks like it. Time that dodge just right. There we go. Not too soon. Get the hang of it slowly up. So if I can keep the pressure up, I can keep the stun lock to some extent. Stun locked. Oh, that little heart must be a critical hit. Finishing move. Oh, alright. That's a neat little mechanic. If you didn't see, there was a little bubble in the lower right Or I could click faster to get more XP. I didn't notice it till too late to get a huge amount of XP, but that's neat. That's neat. Alright, I got something else in there too. An accessory, I think? Yeah, an accessory. Oh, alright. Let's equip that. Alright, good deal. First boss, first mini-boss-ish guy down. Game seems alright so far. Decent amount of variety. Ooh. As everything crumbles behind me. Level up. See how this works. Alright, so I get 1 point to put in skills. And I'm not sure what all the symbols mean. Alright, so those are milestones. What does the one there mean? Does it mean I already have that? Yeah, persuasion, sagecraft, and stealth. Yeah, those are the ones I already got. So, what kind of milestones do I want? Enemies and other characters are displayed on the mini-map. Increases the amount of gold found as you explore the world. You can harvest components from some enemies. Increase the effectiveness of repair kits. Alright, so I imagine gold's going to be good. So I think detect hidden is going to be a good thing. What other options do I have here? Create powerful gems using lambent quality shards. I'm not sure I can use sagecraft until I get that, so that might be useful as well. And stealth, minus 10% sight range on unaware. Alright. So, for right now, let's put this into detect hidden. What do we got? Enemies are displayed, hidden treasures are displayed. Enemies facing, that's nice too, for stealth. You can disarm traps. Secret doors, ooh. Traps are displayed on the minimap. Traps can be disarmed and salvaged. Oh wow, I like everything in detect hidden. Alright. Persuasion. Persuasion's going to be nice too, but it looks like the only milestones are for bribes. Alright, detect hidden it is. Confirm. Alright. 3 points available here. Charge attacks, that sounds nice. Longsword damage. I do like my longsword. Hammer, don't care. Harpoon, don't care. Although knowing there's a harpoon in the game is pretty funny. Skillful defense. Shield bash move. Alright. Alright, what else we got in the other trees? Finesse. Charge attacks for daggers. Alright. Interesting. Level 0 of 6. What other things do they have in the archery tree, I wonder? Each arrow you fire can penetrate armor and bigger quiver. Volley of arrows, that's pretty nifty. Barbed arrows, bleeding damage. Multiple arrows at once, and bigger quiver. Cool. Tremendous amount of damage from stealth. Unlocks new sneak attacks with daggers that can instantly kill an unaware enemy if you deal enough damage. That does sound nice as well, because I plan to be sneaking. How about sorcery? Long hours of study and practice. Scepters, don't care. Staff. Could be interesting. Stormbolt, that did seem interesting. I didn't use Stormbolt at all in the last fight, did I? Nah. Alright, so I've got 3 points. So let's put... Alright, there's already 1 in Longsword. That's good. There is not 1 in Longbow, so let's put 1 in Longbow. And then let's put 1 into Longsword, or let's put 1 into the charge attack thing for the Longsword. Just get that, and then I'm going to be spread out here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to want the stealth thing. Let's level that up as quickly as possible. Confirm. Cool. Quests. Speak with the Fate Weaver in Goreheart. Oh, I saw something else there. Moves. Upheaval. Alright, so attack, wait a second, and then attack again. Comet Strike. Ooh, nice old dash attack. I can deal with that. Alright. Cool. Interested so far. Alright, alchemy, interesting.
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you?
No.
That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have.
Alright, what to start asking about? Just start at the top, I guess.
Alistar is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors. And with our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions.
I guess that would be nice.
You mean Agath? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. He's friendly enough, if a bit odd. You should be able to find him in Goreheart, just down the road, past the ruins.
Through the ruins?
can't
Full of
miss it.
zombies? Because that sounds very video gamey.
We all knew Fominus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I had my doubts about him being able to bring the dead back to life. Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked.
But how they find out is the question.
I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be, but no more than any forest animal. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erethel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war. Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now.
Worked on me.
We should be safe here, at least a little longer.
Alrighty. Alright, so that must be that upward slash. That's nice and easy to perform. It's only a very small delay needed. Oh, hey, she got out.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. You don't see many fate weavers nowadays, but they were very popular when I was a girl. My parents even hired one to advise them on raising my sister and me. But these days, you're lucky if you can find a single fate weaver in a big city.
So
Most of
why
them run
is
out
it
of
that
tongue.
all little people in games have Scottish accents? Was that just Lord of the
From what
Rings, or
it's
was there
used as
somewhere
one of the
before that
greatest
set up
minds
that
of our
pattern?
generation, the Well of
I want to say
Souls was
Lord
a
of the Rings
dream
was
that
the
was
one that set
almost
that up.
too good to come true.
I can't think of anything earlier than that.
Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? Who knows why
Nope.
the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Alright. Anything else here? Oh, there's this guy.
Told them we needed more guards. I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you.
Apparently, I'm
They
amazing.
have a troll.
Yep.
I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Tuatha this far out west, though. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears made them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards.
I bet he doesn't believe in the Force either.
Hugh's ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan. They're technically a type of wild fae, related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Tuatha also used them in their army. I never did trust fae to begin with. Those Tuatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place?
You were betrayed.
Good luck out there.
I assume it's gotta be the only answer, right? We didn't really meet all that many gnomes, so I don't think there's gonna be a shocking reveal about which one was the betrayer. So I don't know. I guess it could still be something different knowing that. So for now, let's see what kind of effort it's gonna take to get to that town.
This far west.
Pulsing circle is a map objective, but let's see what this green dot is over there. Save point, maybe? A shrine. Alright, so that's probably a little buff. So I don't know if I can actually use those yet. Oh, hello. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna regret this. Alright, let's switch to daggers. Can I stealth a bear? Is the question I have right now. Question that desperately needs to be answered. Oh, maybe I can stealth a bear? Oh, I don't see the little thing. I don't think I can stealth a bear. Oh, I didn't have my daggers equipped. Shoot. Maybe I could have stealthed a bear.
Bloodthirsty berry eater. You. I remember you. You're the one?
Yeah, like in the
How
Matrix.
did you come back? How did you find me here?
I was just looking for stuff to kill and loot. I didn't find anybody.
When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side.
Ah, so he's the
But I don't
traitor.
know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
And he's dumb, too. Pay me and you live.
I don't have... Okay. Here. It's all I've got. Plus what I got paid for the information.
He's a traitor. Don't
I
feel
don't
bad.
want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
I hope that's jail. Maybe Odessa's jail. I'm going to go ahead and assume Odessa's jail. Alright, so...
What is this world coming to?
So I don't think like chests or anything are going to be showing up on my map, so let me keep looking around. Oh, hey, wolves. Ooh, these guys are a little tough. These can take some damage. Luckily that guy seems to have gotten bored with me. What is he even paying attention to? Completely forgot about that charge attack. Loot wolf. What the hell? Why does the wolf have a sweet-ass scepter on him? Did he eat the scepter? In which case, I definitely don't have to feel bad about attacking him, because, wow, he did not have long to live. Stone Candle Mines. Well, I don't think I have any reason to be in here. So I'm not going to head that way just yet. Because I need to get to the town. So let's focus on that for right now. I'm going to stop harvesting things because I think with a 0 in my alchemy, it's just going to keep auto-failing.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Maybe.
Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
No, you help me. You're an NPC. What's a Fate Weaver?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Which is to say he's a fortune teller.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
Maybe. What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death.
Oops.
He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Yeah, good response. Can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Ooh, nice regen potions. I just woke up in the tower.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now.
The prophecy is
The
true.
cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Who's coming? And suddenly combat. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Should have blocked some of those. Threads of Fate energy, alright. Oh, it's that purple bar. He's just, that gnome's just wandering through on the left.
Time for a drink.
And of course there's more.
Another dustling for the harvest.
Reckoning mode. Fate shifting enemy. Hold X. So it sort of puts them into slow mode. Slow mode, it looks like. All right. What does that mean? There's the last one. All right. Is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Yep, this should be interesting. Okay then.
Well fought.
Essence of Fate. Oh, that's a reagent.
How? What are you? The
I don't know.
threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Physics ain't nothing.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
Don't get upset
Come
with
here.
me.
I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Oh, thanks.
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
It's more morbid than the other two. Is this why Hugh sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Fine, show me my fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
Actually, just a video game character, sorry. Can't see my fate?
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Alright. So I get to choose one of these for my destinies are? Alright. So that's mana. It's melee attack damage. Here's ranged attack, damage resistance while dodging, and piercing damage. I don't know, I like Brawler and Rogue a bunch. Oh, that's a tough one. Let's go with Brawler for right now, because a lot of the enemies I've seen have wanted to charge right up in my face. Didn't really give me a chance to use a bow on them. So yeah, I'll stick with that for right now. What did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's
Modest.
something very wrong with you.
You're terrible at this. What does this mean? I know I'm such a straight arrow even in the video games.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing, You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my
Mark it
own
down, ladies and
reasons,
gentlemen. I'm
but we
officially
should
the
consult
chosen
with
one.
Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
I'm not saying he's better at this than me, but he's better at this than me.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men.
Now you're a drunk
That
fortune
wasn't
teller.
enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
Apparently I can.
You
So
can
there's
find
that.
Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
I thought I already clicked that, but it's still lit up, so let's try it again.
The Fate Weavers were once
Alright,
a
cool.
great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
Well, at least he's aware of where he's at in life.
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working.
Alright, one last thing to ask about.
The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human.
Lol. Alright.
What does this all mean?
So what do I have to... Is that what the question mark means? Like I said, this was supposed to be an MMO at some point, so does that mean I have to talk to him after I talk to
Still
Arden?
here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
Yeah, looks like that just means that I have to check in with him once the quest is over. Alright. So, alright, let's see what this is first of all. Another scepter. Or no, not a scepter, I had wands before. Don't think I have any scepters, so that'll be the first. Alright. Well, that just came out of nowhere. Did I even pick up anything, or? I'm just getting a whole bunch of quests now. Hello, chest. Yeah, just getting tons of quests now. What the heck? Take all. I have to sell some of this soon. Dalentarth Stone.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Yeah, that was useful. Good things to know in my daily life. We'll get lots of use out of that. So what the hell were all those quests? Alright. And some of them were main quests that just came out of nowhere. I've heard of an expedition of mercenaries that discovered a... Oh, those... Oh! Alright, both of those are DLC quests. Alright, so that much makes sense. Alright, did I already come from Gorhart? Am I going to Gorhart? I think I'm going to Gorhart, so let's just go back into light. Alright, so let's continue on up ahead. See if we can figure out where we're going. Hello, hideous. What the heck are you? Should I leave him alone? Should I kill him? It's a video game. Oh, he doesn't get a health bar. I'd feel bad about killing him now. Video game logic. Alright, this looks like a town. And I see lots of little symbols too. Ooh, yes. So, I think I'm going to call it a night here. It's a little early, but tomorrow I'm going to try and start early and just do a big blitz on this, because I'm kind of enjoying it so far. It's nothing special, but, geez, I can play games like this all day. So, let's save the game here. Create new save. Alright, hopefully it starts me right where I left off. That's always a scary thing with new games like this. And I will end it here. So, hope you folks enjoyed it. If you liked it, didn't like it, have any suggestions, get a hold of me on Twitter or PlayerME or somewhere, Twitch, wherever you prefer, and talk it out. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to try and get on a little early tomorrow, do a nice big old session. Hope you guys enjoy that. And until then, you folks have a good evening or good morning. One of the two. Just one of the two. Take care, folks.